Today I'm going to turn Minecraft mobs into Skibidi Toilet characters, and I'm also going to build a maximum security laboratory to learn each one of them. The first mob I'm going to transform is the Camel, and it's going to become this character here, the Skibidi Toilet Jetpack. I've got the Camel model. The first thing I'm going to do is select all its body parts and delete them. Now I have to move the Camel's head down, because that's going to be the head of the Jetpack Skibidi Toilet. I've spent a few minutes making the toilet, and now I've got the base of our mob. You can see that the Jetpack Skibidi Toilet has some shields in front of it. First, I'm going to add this little cube here. Now make another one here in front, add another one diagonally. All I have to do now is select this and duplicate it on the other sides. You can see that there's a thruster on each side. This makes the Skibidi Toilet Jetpack lie. So I'm going to make this cube here to be the thruster. I've added this cube up here, this other cube at the bottom to give it more detail. Now select it and duplicate it. The first thing I have to do is paint the whole thing gray. The shields I'm going to paint a darker color. The middle part of the jetpack I'm going to paint a darker gray. As the mob's texture was very simple, I spent a few more minutes giving it more detail. Here in Minecraft, the Skibidi Toilet Jetpack is even better. It even releases some fire particles from the two thrusters, not to mention that this mob looks really cool. Look at the texture, even the animation of it moving its head. This model looks like a real character, but the only difference is that this one has a camel's head. I want to do a test. Does it do much damage? Because as you can see, he's much slower than normal, so I'm gonna take off all my armor and let's see. Look at this. He takes 2 hearts of life with each blow. Calm down, calm down. Oh no, he's going to kill me. We've seen that he deals a lot of damage. Now I want to know if he has enough life. Well, it looks like he's bigger than usual, so I'm going to have to finish him off. He doesn't really have much life left. I finished off one Skibidi Toilet Jetpack, but another one has appeared here in our zoo, so I'm going to have to find a way to trap him. And that's why my idea is to build a super secure laboratory to trap him and all the Skibidi Toilet characters that I'm going to make later in this video. To build the laboratory, I started by digging a tunnel that leads to the underground part of the world. To make the floor and ceiling, I used some deep slate blocks and slabs. After making the floor and ceiling, it was time to decorate the wall. At the bottom, I used this striped block, and for the rest of the wall, I used white concrete block. But what I had wasn't enough, so since I needed a lot of concrete, I went to a desert to get sand. Since it's one of the main ingredients, I also had to get a lot of gravel, and now I was able to make all my white concrete. To turn this concrete powder into concrete blocks, I built a tower up to the clouds and mined all the blocks. After I'd finished building the walls, what I had in mind was to dig out a room, which would be like a lobby. Of course, the floor will be made of deep slate. The wall will be white concrete with a deep slate ceiling. After making the lobby, it was time to make the main tunnel. This tunnel will give access to all the cells where the mobs will be held. With the maximum security laboratory ready, I started digging the room where Jetpack Skibidi Toilet will be imprisoned. I built some pillars with this striped block. I made the wall with blue concrete, and to make it more beautiful, I mixed it with another blue block. I made the floor with grass blocks, imitating Overworld, to decorate the wall. I made some artificial clouds with glass, and finally, the cell was ready. The grade I give the cell is 7 out of 10, and the mob is 10. The next mob I'm going to transform is the witch, and I'm going to transform her into this character here, Black Camera Woman. I'm here with the model of the witch, so I'm going to select all the parts of her body. I'm going to erase them. I'm going to start by making the foot, make a part of the leg, make the rest, select it, and duplicate it. This cube here is going to be her belly. I'm going to make a slightly bigger cube on top and make another cube on top. Now I'm going to make the left arm, make the rest of it, select it, and duplicate it. You can see that this character's head is a camera. This will be very easy to recreate. Just make a cube like this, make a detail here on top. Also, you can see that this character has a gun strapped to her back. I spent a few more minutes recreating this gun. I started by painting her blouse dark gray, but I painted the pants and the inside of the blouse black. I used a slightly lighter gray for the camera. Of course, I painted the front of the camera red to make it more realistic. I painted the gun dark gray, as the texture is very simple. I spent a few more minutes giving the blouse more detail, while I made the boots and pants much prettier. This is how the finished model looks. This is the animation of the character standing still. This is her walking, and this is her attacking. Here in Minecraft, this character is even better. Look how cool it is. As you can see, she's not going to attack me since she's a good guy, but if a Skibidi Toilet appears, look at her. She starts shooting arrows at it. I want to know which of the two is going to win. I think Black Camera Woman, since she attacks from afar and doesn't even give the Skibidi Toilet Jetpack time to get close to her. Even defeated Jetpack Skibidi Toilet. But if I attack her, will she attack me back? She's not attacking me, bro. I'm attacking her with the sword, and she's not attacking me back. No matter how much this mob doesn't attack me, I'm going to need to lock her up in our lab, because if she sees the Skibidi Toilet Jetpack loose on the map, it could be a mess. So my friend, come here, because now I need to make your cell where you'll live forever. My idea for building this cell is to do something similar to the end. So I started by making all the walls and ceiling with black concrete block. After that, it was quite simple. I made the floor with endstone, added some reliefs, and made some more decorations to make it look nice. And the cell where he's going to spend the rest of his life is very nice. I really like the result. In my opinion, the grade I give this is 8 out of 10, and for mob, it's 8.5. The next mob that I will transform will be the Creeper, and he will become this character here, which is the Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet. I'm here with the Creeper model, so I'm going to delete all the parts of his body, and to speed up the mob creation process, I copied the toilet model from the Jetpack Skibidi Toilet. So the only thing I'll need to do is the head. Here is the neck. This is the bottom part of the head. head, here is the top part. Now add the ear on one side, replica on the other, and make the nose. In this image, we can see that he has 4 legs and 2 arms. I'm going to make this cube here to be a piece of the leg. I'll make this cube and the rest of the leg. Now select everything and duplicate it to the other sides. The arm will be the same thing, but reversed. It does that and the rest. To create the texture, I started by coloring the toilet, painting all the legs and arms gray. I painted his face the same color as the character's skin. I made the 2 eyebrows and the 2 eyes. You can see that his left eye is red, so he paints it red. I made his mouth open, put his hair in it, added some more texture details, and that's how he turned out. I took advantage and made the animation of him standing still. This one is of him attacking, and this other one is of him walking. Here in Minecraft, he became much more terrifying. Look how cool he is. He runs super fast, and in addition, he attacks too. Unlike the jetpack Skibidi Toilet, which practically only flies. Calm down. He takes a heart. That's because I'm wearing netherite armor. Calm down. I have half my life left. I'm losing a lot. Is the one with an axe easier? No. Come here, take some. Oh no, he's very fast. I got it soon. To make it more interesting, I want to see a battle with these characters. Come on, let's see who will win. Hexaclaw Skibidi. Toilet's ability is to be fast, and Black Camera Woman's ability is to shoot arrows. Yeah, I think Black Camera Woman will win. Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet will beat her. She couldn't. She's too strong. Black Camera Woman won that battle. Even though this Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet is evil, he looks really cool. Look at his legs, his arm. He moves his head just like the real character. Even though he is a weak mob, I have an obligation to lock him up in our maximum security laboratory. And that's why I have to build his cell. The theme of this cell is going to be inspired by caves, so that's why I made all the walls from deep slate. As the cave is not entirely square, I'm going to make some decorations. One thing that can't be missing is ore, so I added some gold, diamonds, and iron ores. I decorated it with some stalactites, and also added some chains with light bulbs at the end to make it more illuminated. In my opinion, this is the most beautiful cell so far. The rating I give for this is 9 out of 10, and for the mob, it is 9.5. The next mob that I will transform will be Enderman, and he will become this other character who is Blackspeakerman. Here is Enderman's model, so I'm going to delete all the parts of his body. I'm going to start making the foot, make the leg, select everything, duplicate it, make half of the arm, add the rest of the arm, and make the hand holding a small dude. Now just make the head and add some details. I painted his entire suit dark gray, erased some parts, and I painted the bottom shirt red. I made a black tie. The head I painted with a slightly lighter gray and added a detail of red. After a few minutes adding a few more details, Blackspeakerman is finally ready. Look how he looks in Minecraft. This is the animation of him walking. This other one is of him standing still, but the animation of him attacking is missing. Now we have the animation of him fighting. Check this out, guys. He swings his arm forward to attack his enemy. He is much stronger than any other mob. The Blackspeakerman finished off the Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet in a few seconds. Calm down. Can he finish off a horde of Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet? Oh no, I don't think he'll make it. Unfortunately, he died. Also, the Hexaclaw Skibidi Toilet were in the majority. Oh no, what? Now they started to attack me. I'm going to have to finish them all off. No, get out of here, everyone. No, I'm not gonna die. Wait. Get out of here, Skibidi Toilet. I think the only one way to beat them will be by summoning my horde of Blackspeakermen. Go, finish them all. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill some Blackspeakermen because I'm only going to trap one in our secure lab, but for that, I need to make a cell for him. I'm going to make this cell with a nether theme, and that's why I built the walls and the netherrack floor. I used a variation of netherrack to decorate the floor and walls. I made some structures using magma block. I spread some golden quartz ores, and now the cell is ready. The rating I'm going to give for this is 7 out of 10, and for the mob, it's 8 out of 10. The next mob that I will transform will be the Warden, and he will become this other character, which is the damaged mutant Skibidi Toilet. I'm here with the Warden model. I'm going to select all the parts of his body, and I'm going to delete it. Since this body part of the damaged mutant Skibidi Toilet is made from Skibidi Toilet, to make the rest of his body, I'll start with the chest. This will be the belly. This cube will be the sound box that sits on the back, makes up a piece of the arm, and completes it with the rest. This other arm will be a little different, as it has a robotic hand. Now do the leg and double it. In terms of texture, I started painting his entire suit dark blue. I painted his robotic hand gray. The other hand I painted black in the shoe too. I left one eye the same as the other and fixed this ebro to make him angrier. Additionally, I added some details to the speaker and finally made more details to the mob. Here in Minecraft, he looks like this. Look how cool he is running. Calm down. He's chasing me, but he's much weaker than the others. I can even stand here comfortably next to him. I actually don't think it's possible to stay close. Although this mob is very beautiful, he is very angry. It seems that he is more dangerous than the other Skibidi Toilets. It is as if he were a transmutation of a human being with a Skibidi Toilet. Good thing I have 2 friends to defeat him. I doubt you, damaged mutant Skibidi Toilet, will be able to defeat them. Look, there's the one who shoots an arrow. He just needs to stay still. And Speakman finished him off. Even though I made the damaged mutant Skibidi Toilet, nothing compares to the power these two have. Before I go after another damaged mutant Skibidi Toilet, I need to make the cell where he will be trapped for the rest of his life. So far, I have built 4 cells, and unfortunately, the tunnel that gives access to them has come to an end. So I had to make the tunnel even bigger and make all the decorations. So now I can dig the room where the last mob will be. The idea I had to build this last cell was to make something using a lot of wood. The floor I built with oak planks. The walls and ceiling I built with blocks I found at Mod Chisel. On the floor, I mixed some beehive blocks. As decoration, I made some shelves with books and placed some crates. All of this was a lot of work, but the cell is finally ready. ready. The rating I give for this is 9 out of 10, and for mob it is 10 out of 10. If you like this video, take the opportunity to watch this other one. I'm sure you'll like it.